Like, this why you broke. You broke now because you're spending too much money on buying Audacity. Hey, what is up, society? It is your favorite wannabe influencer, Koi, and if you read that title, then you already freaking know that your girl, is going to be reacting to crazy Reddit stories. Now, I was suggested to do videos like this from a friend of mine because she says that my reaction to things is really funny. I didn't know that, yeah. So I decided to do one of these videos today. So if you want to see me react to crazy Reddit stories, then keep on watching. All right, guys, let's get into the video. Now, I don't really wear my glasses very often because I hate the glare of the ring light and stuff. You can't really see my eyes very much. So I'm sorry if you guys cannot see my eyeballies. I'm so sorry, but mama gotta read and I'm blind as freak. So we're just gonna try to do this video best we can. So first story. My ex-fiance of 8 years is marrying the girl he cheated on me with. Okay. First thing first, baby girl, let's up that title. Should be long gone. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let him go. Let him fly with that hoe. You already know that he cheated. But whatever. My ex-fiance announced his engagement with the girl he cheated on me with, and I feel like I'm finally relieved that the truth has come out. Time is really the ultimate truth teller. Amen. I, 30 female, met my ex, 30 male in high school. See, look. I ain't gonna say nothing, hold on. We were together for 8 years without breaks, and he was my first boyfriend and long-term partner. Same university, did the same degree, and we worked corporate jobs straight after uni. His father really wished for him to go to law school, as his older sister did, and so he started going to law school maybe 3 years after uni. So they must be from, what was that, UK? Yeah. Law school was very demanding for him, our relationship, and just overall. I was working in real estate at the time while he studied. Period, Bookie. Real estate. He cheated on me the first... He cheated on me the first time when he was in second scare. Yeah, sorry, hold on. Why is it the first time and not... He cheated on me the first time when he was in his second year of law school. And because we have been together for so long, I really wanted to make it work. So I took him back. After a few months of not having any sort of contact with him, he tried to contact me constantly, sending me flowers every week and everything. Baby girl, that was your time to bounce. We lived in a town that wasn't exactly small, but since we navigated the same circles, everyone pretty much knew everyone. This is important later. I landed a job in the UK, and I traveled a lot while he was in his last year of law school. I started hearing stories about him and this girl who I had common friends with. I thought nothing of it. I don't know why you didn't think anything of it. He already cheated on you once, Boogie. But without going into too much detail, I heard that he was buying her designer things and that they would go on dates while I was away. The relationship started unraveling when he cheated on me the second time. That's when the relationship started to unravel? Alrighty. The rumors have gotten so loud, and I confronted him about the info my closest friends have sent over. My stupid ass, yeah. Even then, just could not accept that this was happening to me. We were going to get married in 8 months. I broke it off. He accused me of cheating because I was traveling so much. Bitch, men would have everything, would have nothing else in the world, actually. Would have nothing else in the world. But they will have the biggest amount of audacity. Like, this why you broke. You broke now because you're spending too much money on buying Audacity. Because, hello? And if I was, according to our quota, according to our record here, I'm 2-0. I kept quiet while he tried to turn the tables on me. Baby, I'll be louder than a siren. Hello? I felt so ashamed and so suffocated and just felt like I could not stay in the country with him and this girl. Bitch. Girl, like, I traveled a lot at this point while trying to heal, and not that anyone will believe me, but I was celibate. The best way to get over a man is to get under another one. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, girl. I decided to move permanently to another country where I didn't know anyone, no family and friends, and try and start fresh. I'm still living in the same country now. Girl, hopefully that motherfucking country was Italy. Okay? If you know, you know. They recently announced their engagement in Facebook, and even though I didn't check the platform anymore, my friends were sending me these updates. Fuck your friends, because why y'all bringing up old news? You don't see me digging in the trash for yesterday's lunch. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, bye. I guess I feel just kind of absolved of all his cheating accusations a few years too late. But I'm happy with the truth has finally come to light. Sorry if this is a bit messy, but my emotions are a bit confusing at the moment. Okay. In hindsight, there's a high note here. Okay. He was a very toxic partner, obviously, girl. We all knew that. We were just waiting for you to catch up. I had to be sorry, y'all. This shit is like laughable. I had to be home by 8 p.m. whenever I'm not with him. And I needed to fall asleep with him on the phone. Dinners with my friends at the time would always result in a fight. I just needed to get this off my chest, I guess. This kind of betrayal never leaves you. Thank you for reading this far. Baby girl, okay, you're done. You're not with him anymore. You two are not together. I'm gonna take this off because y'all messing up my light. You're not with him anymore. Y'all not together anymore. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. When he cheated on you the second time, that's when the relationship starts to unravel. Like, I'm not understanding. First of all, fuck him. Like, baby, like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, never let a man get you to the point where you feel like you gotta leave the country, bitch. This not no, I'm leaving the job, I'm leaving the school, I'm even leaving the area. You hopped on a flight and moved away because of this man. I'm the type of girl, if I'm in a long-term relationship with somebody and I feel like I've dedicated all these years, let's just say I was her, right? This is where y'all lose me. It's not even necessarily the snaking around after he cheating. It's the staying loyal part. That's what's getting me. Because see me, I'm the type of bitch, I'm a Libra. We got to keep the scale, okay? Baby, the moment you cheat on me and I find out and I don't plan on leaving you, guess what's finna happen? Our relationship is immediately and automatically opened up. I'm not saying nothing to you. When I say nothing, nothing. You're gonna catch me face down, something up with a homie in the back. It's gonna be it's like that. And then if you try to charge me up, I'm gonna be like, wait a minute. I thought we were an open relationship. You was over there with Miss Ma'am, so I thought I can give me a little bookie. Like, are we not an open relationship? I thought you opened it up. You can't beat them, join them. There's too many, and this was getting me. There's so many fine ass men out here, so many men who can actually make you come. Okay, and y'all over here sticking with these toxic ass. No ma'am, Pam. Next one, y'all, is gonna be another relationship story. So let's just get right into it. I need to understand if my relationship is toxic or am I just getting used to it? If you gotta ask, it's toxic. Warning y'all, this story got a little bit of grammar and spelling, so if I slip up, sorry. Me, 28 male, and my boyfriend, 26 male, have been in a relationship for about 9 months. 5 dating, 4 as a couple. We have been through a few rough patches and I am in the closet and he is out. Okay, number one, I'm not gonna say, listen, I'm not gonna say that to rush you coming out, because I understand that we're still in that limbo of the world where, you know, you really have to watch what you say to whomever, because you might not get the reaction that you want. I understand that we're still lingering in the not accepted square. But I believe that if you're not out, you shouldn't be dating. And that's just me personally, because I don't think that it's fair to your partner that they have to kind of hide you because you are not confident in who you are, if you know what I mean. Like, you got to figure that out first and then date, because now you're involving someone in your life. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. I get it. Trust me. I told him that I'm still going through my process. The good. We go out around 2 or 3 times per week and also have every week. He picks me up in his car and I usually pay for the food. We have been out with friends. My friends know and have treated him nicely. Have been to parties. I am not into PDA or dancing closely. This upsets him a lot as I prefer to dance with a group of people and side by side. But overall, we have managed to go to parties together. I am not able to go to parties without him. Okay. Why would I go without my boyfriend, as he says? That's a little toxic, but not super. We travel together to other countries and to the beach to get ourselves away from the city. That's nice. We have been to influencer events and birthday parties together. He loves the attention and the spotlight, and he is an influencer. Oh, so we getting into the nitty. Now, when we say influencer, you mean like a wannabe influencer, or like he actually making cheese? You know what I'm saying? Also, I like getting to know people, even though I am an introvert. Oh, okay, that's nice. He has introduced me to a new world, if I may. The downside is that he told me that I would go dressed nicely to an event, but I would not shine more than him. I told him how I felt, and he later apologized. Okay, so he a little jelly, or he lacks a lot of confidence, because why wouldn't you want your bae to look good? That's kind of weird. He is going to therapy. I pay for his first session, but he paid for the following, as I am as well. We are planning to go on couples therapy next week. Fran. Now don't get me wrong. Listen, don't get me wrong. I know you want me to get through the story, but don't get me wrong. I get it. You know, every person is different. Every individual is different. So relationships are going to be a little bit different, right? If you need couples therapy 9 months in, baby, it hasn't even been a whole 365, and y'all in couples therapy. The bad. We haven't gotten to the bad yet. He is clingy to the point that if I don't comply, are you under arrest? Don't accept a gift, use the word okay, or call him by his name. I give him anxiety. And as he says, because it is my problem that I am not out, and I give him anxiety. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. So because you're not out, which we've already addressed, you should be. Basically, any little thing that you do, don't comply, don't accept his gifts, use the word okay, gives him anxiety. No, being in a relationship with you is giving him anxiety. And okay. And because of my situation, he is not able to come into my house and be with me, post me publicly, or for people to see, as he says he wants to show me off. Sometimes makes me feel like a trophy. Anxiety has been so hard that he scratched himself and left marks on his body. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Like, when you're not out, you're including other people in your life. So it's like you're involving this person in your secret, and that's not fair to them. Like I was saying earlier, like he's telling you now, like you basically being with me, I'm out, you need to be, so we can have that there. It will be different if you're with someone who values privacy. So really posting you and meeting your family and shit like that really wouldn't matter. But you said this person is an influencer. We love being the center of attention, baby. That's why we're on the camera. We like attention. That's the reason why we're here. So you should have known that like this happening was a possibility, you know. And I agree on that front, that it's not fair to him that he can't post you and have you out there, because he should be able to, because you're his partner. So once again, slinging that around, I know that you can always do that, but you kind of have to be who you are and live in your truth. And if people don't accept you for who you are, then you got to leave them behind. If I am late 15 to 20 minutes, he gets very pissed, and as I don't respect his plans or his time. How often have you been late? That's my question. If I ordered a lemonade and it was a themed date, which he planned, he expected me to drink. I was driving and I hate to drink and drive. Never done it and I won't take the chance. But because it disrupted with his idea of our date. So, okay. That's a little much. Like, you can't plan a date down to the fucking T. Like, you can't just say, oh, you're gonna have to wear this color, your hair's gonna have to look like this, you're gonna have this bread in your hair, you're gonna have to wear these type of shoes, you have to this type of thong on, and on top of that, you have to drink this specific drink, and just the whole thing, nothing left, not even the ice. Like that. That's tuxedo. Like, baby, like you're wearing the tuxedo suit. Like, it's giving tuxedo. He also hates that I like other posts by other guys on Instagram. To me, it's mindless scrolling and liking, but I get how it feels. If I say I'm tired, he tells me that at least I don't work in the medical industry, which he did. Baby, it's giving toxic. He's definitely toxic, 100%. But I want to make a comment about the Instagram post thing. Y'all, get up off that. Jealous, you're jealous, you're jealous, you're jealous, you're jealous, you're jealous, you're jealous. I'm telling you right that, you're jealous and you lack confidence. Bro, do you know how many people are on the internet? Do you know how many fine people are on the internet? If you have a problem with your significant other liking people's posts, you need to get it together. Like, I understand it if it's like, you know, they're taking it to personal. Like, say, instead of just liking somebody's stuff and commenting, hey, you look good, or love your dress, or like hearts or something like that. If they're taking it to DM saying, damn, you look real good on your post, or I like you in that outfit, like now you're doing too much. Now you're taking it a little personal. But see, me, I think that's some harmless little cute flirting, giving somebody a compliment. If you're not an insecure person, that stuff wouldn't bother you, because attractive people are everywhere. And I personally believe that you shouldn't pass up an attractive person and not tell them, damn, you fine. That's just me. The boundaries and non-negotiables, mine. So these are his non-negotiables. No posting on social media or commenting unless it's close friends. It is hard on him, I know. No PDA, no entering my house. I have not told my parents yet. See, then you should be single, baby. You should be single. His. Oh, okay. It was given novel for a second. These are his non-negotiables. I am not able to say or use the expression okay, as this is oh freaking God, bro. You know how other people say okay? Like baby, I can't. What he gonna do to you if you slip up and say okay? What he gonna do to you? I'm sick. I'm sick to my freaking stomach. Like, I'm sick. I am not able to call him by his name. He associates this with negative emotion, as I usually call him baby. So what do other people call you? Because, okay, not to go out without telling him where I am going. Are you my mother? I went to a friend's birthday without him. They don't get along, but I should have asked. Must accept his gifts and find an excuse for them if I don't want to receive them? It's not real, folks. Like, if he needs me physically, I need to be there. Must talk every night, as he must hear my voice to go to sleep. I must say we if I want something. For example, what are these rules? For example, I want to watch this movie and I send him the poster. He goes, why did you not invite me then? I usually say, this is why I'm sending the post. And he says, this is not an invitation. I think we are getting better, but I don't know if I'm being... My fucking gosh, bro. Like, this is insane. I think we're getting better, but I don't know if I'm being delusional or just happy that he is now going to therapy and just pleased by it. Yeah, it's giving toxic. Toxic stamp, boom. Yeah, let's just move on to the next story. Trigger warning, guys. This one talks about abortion and child loss. I am a 17-year-old female. I got pregnant in December after my boyfriend, now ex-boyfriend, convinced me he wanted to have a baby together. Once I told him I was pregnant, he immediately told me he wanted me to get an abortion. He never once asked me what I wanted, asked me if I was okay, and was only thinking about his future. The one time I asked him what keeping it would look like, he called me a jackass and stupid. Child. I broke up with him soon after getting support with the pregnancy from my brother and sister. They helped find a doctor and book appointments. I made the decision to have an abortion because I'm not financially stable, no longer with the father, and want to go to university. Period. My ex-boyfriend, while I was still pregnant, tried texting every possible girl to try to get with them and cried to all of his coworkers who I go to school with about my pregnancy. Why are you crying? I'm sorry? Like, did you not tell her that you wanted a family with her? Like, I'm not understanding. I told him the day I was getting the abortion, his response was to wish me a happy Valentine's Day with whomever I'm when I'm literally aborting his baby. He then tried to brag about how he had found someone so much better than me, even though the night before he had texted me saying he missed me. I had to text his mom for advice and support for the abortion because she knew what was supposed to happen. After hours of the most painful cramps, times 10 worse than a period, the fetus came out. This is the part that I'm unsure how to feel or get over. I could see the spine, ribs, arms, and legs. I could even see the eyes and mouth, and even tiny little fingers. I sat in the bathroom just staring at it for I don't know how long. I just flushed it. Oh my gosh. Because I didn't know if there was anything else I could have done. That was yesterday at about 1 a.m. I wasn't able to sleep until about an hour after that. I haven't been able to stop thinking about the baby all day. I had to look at it, and now I have it engraved in my mind. And my ex is still being mean to me for no reason. He had been dating for 2 years, and I thought that maybe he could have possibly been supportive since this is what he wanted to do. He couldn't shred an ounce of empathy. How can I get over this? I can't stop thinking about it and feel strange talking to people about it. I feel bad for flushing it. I don't regret my decision, but I feel sad that my first baby is gone, just like that. Has anyone else felt this way? Can someone give me some sort of advice? Thank you. Oh, this is a heavy one, babes. I would say first, I'm not a medical professional. I'm not a medical professional or a therapist. Number one, though, I would say that you should definitely be in therapy for this one. Me personally, I'm somebody who is pro-choice immediately, mainly because my thought process always goes behind the person in their life rather than the itty bitty little baby. Because itty bitty cutie little babies grow up and ask questions and wonder things and all that stuff. What I will say is that, sweets, you are young. You are so young. Like 17, you're young. You're a babe. You had no business having a baby at all. You don't even know what you want to do with your life yet. I'm 22 and I don't even know what I want to do with my life yet. You have so much life to live, and you were not in the proper, situation that you even kind of highlighted to have a baby. And I would just say that, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some healing, of course, because, it was a life form that was developing. And of course, you want to reminisce on the possible memories you could have made and what their future would look like and all those things. But you need to understand that because you weren't ready, you wouldn't have been able to provide them with the proper life that they deserved. And that's kind of where my mindset goes when I think of this type of hard decision. It's just always considering what their life is going to look like and what your life is going to look like. And if you are in the right position, either spiritually, emotionally, mentally, financially, relationship-wise, to properly provide the best possible life that you can give this kid. A 17-year-old in a toxic relationship with somebody who doesn't even know what he wants and doesn't care how he treats you or makes you feel, you wouldn't want to bring another innocent life form into a life like that. This is so sudden. You just uploaded this 4 hours ago. So it's fresh. It's going to sit on your heart. It's going to sit with you for a while. And it's probably never going to go away. but it won't be as severe. I would say just take this opportunity to just live your life, make better decisions in men. Don't get into any serious relationships. Just open up your life, open up your mind, and just be ready to explore. And then when the time is right, when you're older, preferably 30, married in a healthy, happy relationship, then start having your babies, because that is a life, that's a better circumstance than where you are now. Give yourself them 13 years. Okay? Love ya. I know that last story was a little bit on the sadder side, so we're going to end it on a happier note. Am I the asshole for not allowing my mother-in-law to take one daughter on a trip without the other? Why you ain't trying to take both granddaughters, Granny? What's going on with that? My mother-in-law and I have had a bit of a rocky relationship. We have had our ups and downs, but I try my best to get along for the sake of my husband and our kids. My husband and I have 2 daughters, ages 6 and 4.5. Let's call the 6-year-old Holly and the 4-year-old Ava. My main issue with her has been that she obviously favors Holly, despite playing coy about it. She has always been too overly involved with her. I've only recently spoken out about it, and my husband has too. I used to be quiet about it just to get along, but I feel like it could be bad for Ava's self-esteem. Well, duh. Like, dang, Granny, what Ava do to you? And what kind of freaking adult are you to... Okay. On to this specific incident. Mother-in-law comes over and tells us in front of the kids about a trip she's going on. She says she'd like to take Holly, then continues with, Ava isn't the best at staying out overnight. That's the only reason why I wouldn't take Ava, so please don't get the wrong idea. This isn't even true. Ava is perfectly fine sleeping away from home if she's with someone she knows well. Girl, don't even do that. Don't try to make it seem like the kid don't want to go. Don't speak for her. Ava can speak for herself. She got it. You just don't want her to go because you want some other stuff. Holly is already excited, and Ava says not fair and looks upset. Well, duh, Granny just came and said, yeah, Ava, dupes. Bye. I say to mother-in-law, Holly isn't going without Ava. Period, mama. Period. Because what you're not finna do, come on. Now both girls are upset, and mother-in-law says she wasn't trying to cause any trouble. Yeah, and that she's now also upset. I asked her to step into the next room away from the girls, period, like an adult. You did that on purpose. I calmly remind her about the favoritism. However, now Holly is very disappointed, and mother-in-law is posting hard done by type of statuses on Facebook. Girl! Basically, she trying to out her for being an irritating and possessive mom or whatever. Am I the asshole for denying Holly the chance to go on the trip? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Overall vote on this, not the asshole, by the way. Absolutely not. Granny playing games. She playing games. My question, is both of the kids your husband's children? I'm guessing that they are, because Holly's the oldest and then, yeah, Ava's the youngest. What's her beef? Like, maybe this, I have more questions. Like, did something transpire when you had Holly and grandma did some stuff that you didn't like? You said that y'all relationship was rocky. So I'm guessing what probably happened, it's just a guess, y'all. I'm guessing that maybe when you had Holly, you let a little bit stuff slide because it was your first baby. It's her first possible grandbaby with this son. And you were probably allowing her to be more hands-on, but maybe because you got sick of her shit, you probably didn't let her be around Ava as much. And that's probably why she's hurting that baby to get to you, because I don't see a reason why. Like, I don't see that. Now, don't get me wrong. I grew up, my dad's mom, my granny, I was her favorite. I was her freaking favorite. I was her favorite. She literally would always want to be with me and go places with me and stuff like that. But my granny never did no snarky stuff like this. Like, if my sister was with my granny, if it was me, my sister was with her, my granny, like, come on, y'all, go get some snacks. Like, all that. My grandma was not ever going to exclude any of her grandchildren. Like, she never did that. The only time that she would, like, spend time with me alone was when it was like, I was the oldest. I'm her oldest grandchild. So anything that my grandma needed to do, like responsibility wise, or she needed me to go do something for her or something like that, that's when I would go with her. Or she's going to like more serious events, like she took me to a concert. I would go out to the store with her, like stuff like that. But my grandma never did know, oh, here, Coy, you get some candy, but the rest of y'all don't. Like, girl, what you own? Like, if you're gonna go on a trip, if you're gonna invite one grandbaby, you need to invite both. Can't afford it? Neither are going. And you knew what you were doing because you flaunted that trip in front of that baby and then try to pretend, I didn't mean any harm. Girl. And what's getting me, right, is that she's so caught up in her irritation. She's so caught up in being that she not even realizing the effect it's going to make on Ava. That can strain a sibling relationship. Even though it's not necessarily Holly's fault that grandma is favoring her and she wants to go on these trips and things like that, that's going to breed resentment. And now this baby is going to be getting into arguments with her sister. And Holly not going to understand why, because she just like, what? Why you got beef with me? Because grandma likes you over me for some reason. Apparently you think you better than me. And it's not even necessarily that. It's grandma trying to pin y'all against each other to hurt your mama. Girl, you're old, you're bitter, and that coochie dry. That box haven't been touched, baby. It got cobwebs all over it. Not the asshole, mama. You did what was best. And I think she gonna continue to do that. So keep doing you, boo. Keep frying her up. Hell out of here. All right, society. That is it for this video, y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed. Drop down below in your comments if y'all thought some people were the asshole, your advice, your questions, whatever. And yeah, I love you guys very, very much. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new, hi, I'm Coy. Come join the society. Love you guys. Bye.